Hi everyone, we are going to start today sitting with our palms face down to ground. If you feel super grounded and you need a little more energy, you can always face them up. But since this is a more grounding and centering practice, I recommend facing them down, closing down the eyes for a moment, and starting to connect to your breath. When you connect to your breath, you connect to yourself, your inner guidance, your inner light. Each inhale, making that light bigger. And each exhale allows it to burn brighter. And allowing your eyes to open, coming up onto all fours. Taking a big inhale, arching through the spine, showing that chest to the world, spreading it forward. Exhale, round. Twice more, just like that big inhale, letting your heart shine. Exhale, rounding in. One more time, inhale. Exhale, rounding into yourself. Toes tuck, hips lift, up, back, down dog. Maybe you have a deep bend in the knees, pressing through the palms. Big inhale, right leg lifts up and back, down dog split, bending that knee, opening the hip. Maybe lifting and lowering that left foot, bringing the heel off the mat, then letting it kiss the mat. You want to take this a bit further, dropping down the forearm on the left arm, pressing down into both palms, maybe tipping up and over just a bit more, opening up to that right side. You can bring that lift and lower of that left foot back into this space if that feels good. Pressing into both palms, lifting up the elbow. Right foot comes forward to the top of the mat between the hands, dropping down the back knee, allowing yourself to land here for a moment. Instead of rounding in here, allowing yourself to open up through the chest. If you need some blocks or books to lift your hands up to really open up, that is a nice option as well. If you want to take it a bit further, you can bring the palms onto that front knee, shoulders back, chest forward, heart shining out into the world. Bring your palms back down, tucking the back toes, lifting the back knee, straightening out through both legs as you fold over. Big inhale, bending through the front knee, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Twist more just like that, bending through that front knee, lunge. Exhale, straightening through both legs. One more time, lunge. Straighten. This time bending through both knees as you sweep forward, coming onto that right leg. Warrior three, maybe your palms are at your chest, connecting to your heart, or they're back at your sides. Rounding up to stand, taking that left knee with you, arms lift high, knee lifts high, holding here for a few breaths. If you want to take it a bit further, straightening out through that left leg. If you are down here, that is awesome. If you're maybe here, if you're way up high, wherever you're at, just allowing yourself to sit in the feeling of this moment. Recognizing the shaking and the quiver of your body as the opportunity to build strength, to connect to yourself. Sweeping that left leg back behind you, palms plant down onto the mat, folding over, standing split. Dropping that foot to the back, palms plant, right leg meets the left, down dog. Rounding forward into your plank, lowering halfway down, coming into your up dog or cobra, meeting back in downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back, down dog split. Bending the knee, opening the hip. If you'd like to lift and lower through that right foot, go ahead and start that. Taking it a bit further, bending the right arm, elbow comes down onto the mat. Pressing through the palms, straightening out both arms, sweeping the left leg through to the center of your palms, dropping down the back knee, allowing yourself to be here for a few moments. Really shining your heart out into the world. If you want to take it a bit further, coming up on that left knee. If you're feeling any tightness, discomfort, by opening up through the chest, allowing yourself to sit with it, to breathe through it, to be with it, so that you can clear it, and then you can walk out into the world with this new openness, this new opportunity to connect in a different way. Bringing the palms down, straightening out through both legs, folding over. Left knee bends, coming forward, low lunge. Straightening out through the legs, folding back. Twice more just like that, shining your heart. Exhale, coming into yourself. One more time, bending through that left knee. Straightening through both legs. Bending through both knees, taking it forward into your warrior three. Maybe palms at your chest or back at your side. Rounding up to stand, taking that right knee with you, arms reach high, holding here or straightening out through that right leg. Welcoming the discomfort, welcoming the weakness, transforming it into strength. And right leg sweeps back behind you, palms down to the mat, folding over, standing split. Tipping back into a downward dog. Rounding out through plank. Tipping up and over to the left side, coming into a side plank. Sweeping through center, up and over to the other side. Back through middle, lowering halfway down, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Downward dog. Big inhale, right leg lifts up and back, down dog split. Bending the knee, opening the hip. You can stay here if you want to go a bit further. Tipping up and over to a wild thing. Back into your down dog split. Sweeping the right leg across the body, fallen angel, left arm high. Back to down dog split. Right foot forward. Inhaling, arms lift high, crescent lunge. Exhale, softening in. Big inhale, opening up to a warrior two. Tip it on back, reverse. Up and over, extended side angle. Left hand down. Left leg lifts, right arm lifts, twisted half moon. Opening up, open half moon. Holding here for a few breaths. If you want to play a bit with your balance, maybe bringing that right hand to that right ankle. Maybe having it dangling. You can bring it to your chest, connecting to your heartbeat. Taking it nice and slow as you tip back, warrior three, or warrior two. Big inhale, arms lift high, parallel out your feet with the short edges of the mat, folding over, forward fold. Clasping a hold of the left ankle with the right hand, twisting up and open to the left side. You want to take it a bit deeper, you can walk the left hand over to the right. Really spiraling that torso up towards the ceiling or the sky. Unwinding, allowing yourself to come up and over to the other side. So left hand reaches for the right ankle, twisting. Maybe going a bit deeper by walking that right hand a little bit to the left. Unwinding out of that. Rounding yourself up to stand in a wide-legged stance. Heels in, toes out, knees sinking down, hips sinking down. Coming into a goddess squat. Placing your hands on your knees, allowing your right shoulder to lean in, left shoulder opens up, twisting to the left. And switching up and over to the right. Back through center, big inhale, straightening out through your arms and legs, lifting high. Warrior two facing the top of the mat. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, palms plant, stepping back plank. Maybe keeping that right leg lifted as you flow and make your way back into a downward dog. Big inhale, left leg sweeps up and back, down dog split. Bending the knee, opening the hip. Staying here, tipping it up and over to a wild thing. Make your way back through center. Left leg sweeps over to the right. Fallen angel. Both palms down. Left leg back before coming forward between the palms. Back leg stays high as you inhale up. Exhale, soften in. Big inhale, lift. Up and open, warrior two. Tip it on back, reverse. Extended side angle. Right palm kisses the mat, left leg lifts. Right palm kisses the mat, Right leg high, left arm up. Twisted half moon. Sending it through center, open half moon. We'll be here for a few breaths, so if you would like to play around with that left arm, go ahead and try a few variations here. Tipping on back into a warrior two. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, soften in. Once more, big inhale, lift. Parallel out your feet with the short edges of the mat. Interlacing your hands back behind you. Big inhale, opening through the chest. Exhale, fold. If you want to bring a bit of movement into this space, moving through the shoulders and the upper body. And clasping the hands, rounding up to stand, arms high, legs straighten. Bring your heels in a bit, toes out, sinking through your hips, bending through the knees, palms resting on the knees, gentle rock side to side. Twisting up and over to the right. Up and over to the left. Both palms meet the top of the mat. Left leg lifts as you make your way into a plank. Lowering through your chaturanga, up dog, meeting back in downward dog. Rounding to your plank once more. Opening up side plank on the left. You would like to lift through that right leg, stretching up and out. Just playing here in your side plank. Coming through center, up and over to the opposite side. Maybe lifting that top leg, playing around. Back through center, plank. Lowering down, chaturanga, up dog. Pausing here, gentle sway to the left and sway to the right. Landing back in center, big inhale, opening up the chest. Keeping your knees on the mat as your hips sink up and back, child's pose. Once you land in your child's pose, connecting your forehead down onto the mat. Allowing it to ground you into this space. Running up to sit. Taking your legs out to one side, coming into a seat, legs long. Big inhale, shining your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Making your way onto your back, taking your knees with you. Hugging them in towards your chest, maybe gentle sway side to side. Make your way into a plow pose if that feels good for you. If not, just hanging out where you are at. If you'd like this to evolve into a shoulder stand, allowing your legs to elevate as you're supported by your hands resting against your low back. Wherever you're at, slowly making your way back down onto your mat. Legs out long, arms resting at your side. Allowing yourself to simmer in this space for a few moments. Starting to wake up your body, maybe wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling out your wrists and ankles. Keeping your eyes closed as you make your way up into a nice easy seat. Big inhale, arms reach up above your head, planting your palms together, connecting your thumb to your chest, feeling your heartbeat. If you can't really feel it here, just placing one palm on your chest, the other resting on top of it. Feeling your heart beating for you each and every moment. Feeling its strength. Feeling its guidance that will show you the way anytime you take the time and space to look inward, to allow it to illuminate your path. Giving thanks to your heart for a moment. Allowing gratitude to fill that space in your chest. And taking a big inhale. Nice long exhale. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time.